This episode is brought to you by the Slash and Cast Podcast Network. Discover all of our shows at slashandcast.network.
Hi guys, thanks for coming. I don't know if any of you are familiar with our show at all, or if you're just now
That guy.
going, what are these two
That
guys
guy.
about?
Shapey McShapenstein.
Shapey McShaperson. Thank you for coming. This is going to be a very loose format. As you know, our show is a very loose format because all we do is sit there and talk to each other. And then Sean cuts it together and puts it on the internet for everyone to see. And so that's pretty much what we're going to do right now. And then we're probably going to have a couple surprise guests.
Ooh. Who could it be?
And then we're going to probably do questions towards the end of it
Ooh.
all. So
Who could it be?
And ask questions. Come up with something. You can ask us anything you want.
I got to say, this is the first time in my entire life I've had somebody interpreting what I say by sign. Thank you.
I have someone follow me around.
He usually, but that guy didn't come to this trip.
Yeah.
He usually around town.
Yeah,
He's got a guy.
I do. Are you guys having fun so far this weekend?
Yeah.
You digging the show? Not this show, that show.
Well, hopefully they dig this show too.
Yeah.
Yeah, both. There we go.
Cool.
That's what we like to
Hey,
hear.
thanks, man.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming out. This is like the busy day on Saturdays. A lot of stuff going on. You guys came out to watch us ramble, which is really nice. We appreciate it because rambling to an empty room is discouraging. So,
Even though I do that daily as well.
and just so you know, if you leave during the thing, we will shame you as you leave. Just so.
Oh, you should have walked. You should have committed and went all
You
the way
just
out.
should have walked out like this. Yeah, just
That would've
done
been
it.
Awesome.
So I think this. I was told this is being recorded. I hope it is. It is. Thank you. Good,
Oh.
because this is going to be an episode. I hope, and you guys will be part of it. I think. I don't know.
You're all going to be on the show.
Yeah. So let's start. Well, we're going to start by talking about some current shit. Like I think we didn't go together, but we both saw Candyman recently.
Yep.
Did you guys see Candyman?
One
Yeah.
person saw Candyman.
Yeah. The new
Okay,
Candyman,
5
that is.
people.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought it was good. There was things I really liked about it. That was well directed, well acted, looked great. I thought it kind of fell apart in the third act. I don't know what you felt about it, but it was a little woke for me. It was a little heavy-handed at times. Like, okay, we get it. There was some shit that didn't make sense. There were some what the fuck moments. Like, okay, so they're gonna burn him alive, right? They're gonna throw him in the fire. So you're telling me some dude, hey, I got an idea. Let's cut his hand off. Let's just cut it. We got a hook? Who got a hook? Let's stick a hook in there, and then we'll throw him in the fire. Why?
You didn't like that?
No. Why are you going to cut his arm off and stick a hook in there just to throw him in the fire?
But you could say that about any movie. You can do that about Michael Myers.
Yeah, but but it's like why would you weaponize the person you're about to throw in the fire before you throw him in the fire? And it's kind of like, well, no, Candyman's got a hook. Got to have a hook.
I liked it. I liked the new Candyman. I thought it was good. It was a little bit heavy-handed, but I liked it. I thought it was shot well. We talked about that.
It was acted well, shot well. I liked the main guy. I thought that
He was great. He was really good.
He was really good. And let's talk about the chick from the first movie that he's the baby of. Does that girl age? Holy shit, she looked exactly the same.
Exactly
She
the
looked
same.
younger than the dude playing her son.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's what I was like. Is that his sister?
No,
That's
no,
his mom.
supposed to be his mom.
Holy shit. Okay.
and the same actress. She looked amazing.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I would have had somebody like you come in and make her look a little older. Because
Someone like me.
someone like you, not you per se, maybe a
Right.
Greg Nicotero, or
I'm out of here. Now I'm leaving. It's a good movie. You guys
Yeah.
check it out. I liked it.
Well, the one thing I thought is, how he was kind of, decomposing. First off, you think you may want to go to the doctor, at some point, like, bro, what's going on? But I guess, you don't do that.
That is true. Like he's got. I don't want to spoil anything for people that haven't seen it, which is almost everybody in here.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, it's too late. We're about to ruin it.
He's got this wound on his hand that starts to fester, and it gets
His face.
and it gets worse and worse, and none of his friends go, "That looked at." You should really go.
Should put some Vaseline on that or something.
Right,
Some
something.
Neosporin.
But it's good. You should check it out.
Yeah, but I thought it would have been cooler. Like, I didn't like the Coleman Domingo character all of a sudden kind of turning into the bad guy out of nowhere. And, the Kim cutting off the arm was just, I thought it would have been cooler if maybe his arm rotted off and just fell off and a hook protruded out of his arm. Wouldn't that have been cool? That would have been cool. It just made no sense. The laundry guys, I'm gonna cut you up, man. I'm gonna put a hook on there. That's where I thought it fell apart in the end. I thought it was really good up till there. And the scene with the girls in the bathroom seemed just like a
I
throw-in.
like how we're just spoiling it for everybody. And then,
Okay, anyway.
did you guys hear that Halloween Kills premiered at the Venice Film Festival?
Yeah.
Did anybody read all the reviews? Is everybody all up in arms because of the reviews? Have you checked out the reviews at all?
Well, that's silent. That's not good.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, let's face it.
Moving
the people
on.
that are at the Venice Film Festival reviewing movies aren't us. They're not horror fans. Of course they're going to shit on this movie. It's not made for that. It's made for us. And you guys will dig it. I've seen it. You'll dig it. It's good. So screw what those guys say. If anything, you'll go in with less expectations and like it even more now.
That's true.
You're going to go, well, those guys said it was garbage.
That's true.
And that was pretty good. So,
Yeah, it's going to suck. Don't see it.
yeah.
I just said that out loud.
Did you say that? Yeah.
Anyway.
And now it's going to be on Peacock.
What else has people... What have you guys seen that's good? Anything? Throw a hand up.
Yeah.
Anybody? Nothing?
Nobody's seen nothing.
That Chucky doll is so distracting. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I'm looking over, and this guy's probably going, "Why is he staring at me?" There's this orange weird thing behind you. It's awesome.
What'd you see?
What did you see? Who?
His House. I heard of it.
It's called His House.
He gave it a 9. He said on Netflix. His House. You know what I did see is that Night House movie. Is that called Night House? Is that what it's called? That was pretty cool. I liked it. That was it actually had the ending. The ending was not amazing, but not bad. But it had some scary, creepy moments, and I don't know if you guys had a chance to see it, but I recommend that one. Yes, you sir. Jacob's Wife. Yeah. I like Jacob's Wife. I mean, it's dark humor. Larry Fessenden was great in it. Barbara Crampton killed it in it, and she's another one that doesn't age. Come on, Barbara Crampton, she's still hot.
You know what I'm learning about myself?
What?
I don't really watch a lot of horror movies. Like everyone's like, "You're the horror guy." I'm like, "Yeah, I watched Caddyshack for the millionth time the other day."
You watch horror.
I do watch horror movies.
Yeah,
I'm just
right.
really picky. I'm really picky, like obnoxiously picky.
And of course, Bonnie Aarons, the nun, was the Nosferatu character in the movie. That's a fun movie, and Robert Rustler, my boy, Rustler is in it. So the Rustler.
Yeah.
I'd recommend that one. So let's see. So it's easier when we do our show. We record it. I can edit it. We're on the spot. You guys are like staring at us and shit. This is you know what I mean? It's like
Because the show works in that format, because
Yeah.
again, all we do is sit around and bullshit, and then we can cut out the really boring parts,
Yeah.
which is most all of it.
You can retell the story of how you opened up all those mystery toys on your YouTube channel.
oh my Ambien induced that's one of my favorite videos. That's that one. I don't know if you guys know the story or if you guys have seen the video on my channel. I'll just give the quick breakdown. I was going to do those little Halloween mystery balls that they sold at Walmart. I was going to open them up on camera for fun and just look at them and, I don't know, just making a stupid video. I was bored. I was stuck at home, COVID. I didn't have COVID, but you know what I mean. We were all stuck at home at that time. And so I was feeling a little under the weather that day, so I drank some NyQuil. And then I take Ambien to sleep because I have a sleeping disorder. I took the Ambien. I think I even ate a melatonin gummy. And, yeah.
I like how all three of those just casually within.
I mainlined some horse.
Yeah.
But that, I...
I did a rail ketamine.
Yep.
I had a
half a
sore
rail,
throat,
half a rail,
half a rail of ketamine.
just as a chaser. And
2 hits of ecstasy. It was no big deal because my throat was scratchy.
yeah, I mean, and you know I usually take 4, so
Right.
2 was no big deal.
So 2 was me sobering
I thought it
up.
was just to lighten the mood, you know.
Yeah. What? That's right.
So anyhow, I intended to make this video, but I was like, I'll do it in the morning. And I had sat them on my dining table in my living room. At this time, my girlfriend was out of town visiting her family in New York, so I was in the house by myself. I get up in the morning, I walk downstairs, and I look at the dining table, and they're open, and they're spread out. And I'm like, what the fuck? I do not remember opening them, and I'm tripping.
Did you blame her?
No, she was out of town.
Oh.
I'm the only one in the house.
I know,
So-
but did you blame her?
Well, she had got a talking to later, but how do you leave me at home with this medication? No. So yeah, I'm trying to find my phone, and I'm just thinking, fuck, I opened them. I wanted to make a video. Now, that's shot. Trying to find my phone, can't find my phone, and I see it, my little camera stand, my phone stand on the dining table, and I see the phone, and I'm like, did I film that? And I'm looking at my phone. I shot that shit, and I don't remember shooting it. And I'm got these big kitchen scissors, and I'm cutting the thing open, and I'm watching myself going, oh. Even though I know my fingers aren't cut, I'm like, oh. So no, it's a funny video, and I started coming up with new terms I've never said, like slash-tastic was one I said. Never said that in my life, and now it's become a thing. And yeah.
But you cut out the 3 hours of you just doing this.
Well, no, I fast forward it. I
So
in
there's
editing,
3 hours.
because I would start talking, I'd be like, and then I would just nod out for 20 minutes. So
Really?
No, I did. I fast forward it. So you see me like this, like I'm breathing, like that. And no, you should watch it. It's good. Dick Warlock, aka Michael Myers Halloween 2, called me up. I had no idea he watches our channel. He calls me up and he goes, Sean, I gotta tell you, that was the funniest video I've ever seen. I'm like,
I want to shoot one of these now. I want to kind of get all jacked up on a bunch of shit. And
well, that's the thing. You can't plan
probably
that.
wouldn't be
There's no way you
appropriate,
can
actually,
plan
but-
that. Like people go, you should do another one. I'm like, I can't plan that. It happened.
I could, you know what we could do? I could just slip shit into your water and stuff.
Ooh.
And then
Little
you
date
don't
rape
even, you
on
don't even
on
know.
camera.
Jeez. Wow.
It
That
went
got
there.
dark really
It went
fast.
there. So I brought some. I mixed these all up because I dropped them. Now I don't even know what's what. But I had some people we had some comments. There were some cool topics in here. I don't know where they are now, but there were some cool topics I was going to touch on. Let's see.
We don't have to.
We don't have to, but well, here's one. Sven. He's probably from Sweden. Sven Westerhausen. Come on, that dude ain't living in Kentucky.
I don't like
Sven
to assume, I
Westerhausen.
don't like to assume anything. He can-
Am I
No.
stereotyping? I don't know. Said, hi, Sean. I was wondering if it's possible to ask Chris in the new episode of your show, which I guess is right now, if the new Halloween Kills mask stayed the same sculpt-wise throughout the film, or are there different variants of it?
Ooh. Yes, there's all these secret messages in the mask that
Change paint.
I sculpted in it, and I painted it with change paint,
Yeah, change paint.
which is a paint that changes based on what lighting and
Yeah.
angle you put it on.
It's water-based.
Created.
It's
Water-based and tin-based.
it's-
Lenticular.
It's lenticular and it's iridescent.
lenticular iridescent.
Yep. A lot of people don't know about it. That's the secret. That's how he does it. All you rehaulers try.
Good luck with that.
Change
No,
paint.
I'm kidding.
Copyrighted Chris Nelson.
It's a whole new sculpt. I'm glad we're talking about this because I get so many messages. You guys, I love you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's talking to you.
All you
buddy.
Halloween guys. I love you. I love you guys. You're all super cool and everything. But with the messages asking me questions about shit, you guys, put your phones down. Go outside.
Unless you're watching the
I don't even
podcast.
think that much about it. No, I'm kidding. It's a whole new sculpt. It's bigger. It's
Stronger.
got more elements of the 78 sculpted into it on purpose. Couldn't go too far away from the 2018, obviously, because it's supposed to be the same mask. Obviously, the burns are obvious. What else did I do to it? There are a couple secret things that I put in it. that nobody knows about that I'm not going to tell you, because I like to drive you mask fans crazy. It's awesome. I do different shit and make shit look different and paint it different so everyone can go, no, it's this one, bro. No, it's that one. I'm like, you all need to calm down. Eat a sandwich. But yes, it's
Uh-oh, there we go. They're leaving.
They're leaving.
They're leaving. Everybody's looking at you. Will not turn around.
I'm waiting for the finger.
Yeah.
Damn it, they
should
didn't
have
do
done
it.
They should have done it.
Okay.
Well, here's another let's get this Halloween nonsense out of the
Let's get it out
way.
of the way.
Nonsense. Bobby Hall wanted to know. He said that he had read
Is that
in
a
an
car
article.
driver? Isn't Bobby Hall a car driver?
Yeah, he watches the show.
Oh.
Big fan. Said in the original ending of Halloween, he said he had heard there was a recreation of the original Halloween, and instead of Loomis shooting Michael off a balcony, it was Michael strangles Loomis to death, and Laurie shoots Michael off the balcony. Was there ever a script version that was like that?
I love how people come up with this shit. Again, go outside. What the fuck? I heard that Michael Myers' head opens up and an alien comes out. And he's actually a robot from Halloween 3, and that robot wraps around Loomis's neck and it squeezes his head, and then his head comes off, and then he picks up his head and puts it on, and then he puts the mask on so no one knows it's Loomis, and you're going, what the fuck are you talking about?
And that is the plot to Halloween Ends.
Boom. Michael Myers is a robot who was made in Halloween 3.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
Right?
And
Wouldn't
his
that be
sister
cool?
is Stacy Nelkin from Halloween 3.
No.
Nellie, or was that Ellie? Ellie.
No.
Ellie Grimbridge.
Right. No.
His sister.
Right.
Sister Robot.
Right. Sister
And
robot.
together they team up to take on Haddonfield.
In 2018, in the original script, there was a 78 there was the ending of 78. We were going to reshoot elements of, not reshoot, but frame for frame to copy the end of 78 and then to pick up into 2018. So there was no what was it, strangles Loomis and
Yeah.
Laurie shoots? No,
Yeah.
we weren't rewriting history. It was just we were going to reshoot.
Oh, and then his mic went dead.
Then my mic went dead.
He's back.
Anyway, so
That's how the mic got bored.
there was a bit of it, but then we ended up not shooting.
I think you would grab another one, bro. Take that one. This one needs a little battery action, I think.
Hi.
Hi.
So,
Hi.
yeah, but we ended up not shooting it. So no, that is incorrect.
Let's see. I got these all mixed up, so I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Matt Lucas as saying I don't know. Somebody loves Horror's Hallowed Grounds. Thank you. You always have the best ones, and get off my lawn would be the a-holes who do not put their shopping carts back in the carousels.
That's a good
If
one.
you guys haven't seen our show, we have a little get off my lawn segment. Maybe you should kind of fill them in on your trip here to Cincinnati. He's got a whole get off my lawn trip story.
Fuck me. Are there kids in here? I already swore, didn't I? I'm sorry. Life's tough. When you get older, it doesn't get any better, and you can't cry. So,
Yeah.
there you go. So anyway, my trip here is a huge get off my lawn thing. I got on the plane in Burbank and sat on the plane for like an hour and a half on the tarmac. And I'm watching. I have a connecting flight in Phoenix to get here. And I'm watching, and I'm looking at and I miss my connection. We haven't even taken off in Burbank. So then we finally take off. We land in Phoenix, which is 114 frickin' degrees there. Who lives in Phoenix? Why do you do that?
The devil.
What's the matter with you? So I'm in Phoenix, and then I'm sitting there on the tarmac for a while, and then I get off the plane. I go to American. There's no American Airlines. This is really interesting for you guys, isn't it? I go to American Airlines, and nobody's helping me. I walk up to the American Airlines people. That airlines is shitty. And so I walk up, and I'm like, what do I do? And they're like, I don't know. What do you want to do? I'm like, I want to go to where I'm supposed to go. That's what I want to do. And they're like, how you want to get there? I'm like, airplane? Just what do you want me to do? Oh, you can get on this flight and go to Washington, D.C., and you can spend the night in Washington, D.C., and then you'll fly to Anchorage, and then to Anchorage, I'm like, when do I get
Look
there?
at the
Next
Anchorage part
month?
is a joke.
And then, it wasn't that far off. But so then they go, well, there's no flights. They're all booked. You're going to have to stay the night here and then fly out tomorrow to Washington, D.C., and then go to blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, my God. So I get a hotel. I get in a shuttle van. I go to the hotel, and I'm going, what day is it? I don't even know. Get to the hotel. I'm in the hotel. I go online. Long story short, I ended up getting a red eye. I fly out that night, flew to Chicago, was awake in Chicago for 3 hours. I'd been up for 25 hours at this point, and I'm walking around Chicago airport going, my hamburger. I just don't even know what day it is, and I'm supposed to be here. These guys are texting me going, this place is great. You should be here. And I'm going, great, thank you. And so then I finally get on the plane. I'm sitting on the plane, and that plane is stalled and sitting there for an hour and a half on the tarmac. And then I finally make it to Chicago. That plane is stuck sitting there on the tarmac because something's wrong with the computer. What the fuck? So then finally I got here yesterday morning at like 9 a.m., and here I am.
Yay!
So that's my get off. So my get off my lawn is American Airlines can suck it. So. Oh, I have to fly back with them.
They can still suck it.
Now I'm really in trouble.
All right, so actually, I made a list while I was on the plane of plane get off my lawns. Hold on. So there was this dude on the phone, like right behind me. You know, we're they're boarding. He's on the phone. Yeah, bro. So yeah, you should come down. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be there around 3. And he's just talking full volume, and I'm like, fuck, dude. Tone it down. And the plane's on, so you got the whole time. And so he's practically yelling, yeah, dude, And the stewardess is going by, and like we're heading out onto the fucking thing, and he's still on the phone. Nobody's saying shit to him. I'm like, I can't believe this dude. Nobody's told him to get off the phone. We're taking off. He's still on the phone. I mean, I'm like, when is it going to cut off? Eventually, he's going to lose signal. And I'm waiting for him to go, yeah, bro, I'm gonna wrap this up because nah, just kept going. Yeah, dude. Well, and then suddenly he just stopped. Didn't even tell the person on the line that I might lose you. Right. I mean, he just kept going until he couldn't go.
Right.
Fuck that guy.
No, bro, I got the cure for cancer, and here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. All right. Now I have some issues with also planes. Okay, and I travel a lot, so you guys may not relate to this, but the TV controls on the armrest. Who's the genius that came up with that? Every time you move your arm, you turn a channel, or you turn it up or down, sometimes it's on the other one, and the person next to you turns your channel, and you're like, what the fuck? That sucks.
That does suck, because on the plane coming here, I was watching Ted Lasso, which is the best show in the world, by the way, if you haven't seen it. And I fell asleep, and I woke up, and there were video games on the screen because of my elbow.
There you go.
Playing video games through the whole flight.
The guys that get up out of their seat using your seat to get up, they grab the seat, they lift up, and it basically pulls you back and snaps you. And it's like, really, dude? That's what your armrest is for, That's how you do that. Then there's, hold on, I got more.
Sean's got anytime we do a show, Sean goes, you got any get off my lawns? I'm like, maybe 1 or 2. Sean's like, I got like 50 of them. That's great.
All right. When somebody, when you got the tray that's attached to the seat, I'm hurt that you guys are leaving. I thought you were, I was looking at you guys going, they're hardcore, they're staying.
No, they're leaving.
Oh.
He's got a podcast to do. I've seen his show.
Okay.
I've seen his YouTube show.
Okay, then. So when somebody puts out their laptop and they're typing on their tray, and you can feel every type, and they're aggressively typing, and it's like, you do not realize that fucking tray is attached to my chair, right? And you're going to sit here doing this the whole time? Or the kid, they have somebody's kid that's kicking the seat or hitting the tray and the parent is just like, just like they do nothing.
Okay. There's one for me. No offense to parents in the room.
I got 2 more.
Okay. No. There's parents that just walked in. I'm sorry, but if you have kids, you're not allowed to go on vacation.
Yeah.
You're not. You're just not allowed, because the rest of the world doesn't want that.
Yeah.
I love you, but sorry.
All right. The guys that get on the plane with backpacks on. And they're walking, and they're just turning, and they're hitting you in the head because they don't realize they've got this giant thing that they're swinging around. He's back.
Stop it.
You're the guy? You're the guy? That's okay.
Stop it with the backpack.
Quit with the backpacks. And then the last one, this is my biggest pet peeve. I always sit towards the front of the plane, right? Now, I always respect the if you're not first class.
Is that your way of saying I fly first class?
No, I'm saying
okay.
no. I'm saying I'm behind first class.
Okay.
I sit towards the front of the plane. I respect the rules that this is the first class bathroom. Right. So I wait. Got to go all the way to the back. So I wait. I see it's open. I get up and I start going, and it's like this. It's like me going down this aisle right here and seeing you people, and you guys make eye contact with me, and they get up, and it's like they do it on purpose to cut you. Like, oh, I'm gonna go before this guy gets here. And it's like, motherfucker, really? You see me coming. I gotta go. You're gonna jump up and cut me?
You mean the first class people?
No, the people behind me. I'm heading towards the back. You wouldn't know because you're in first class all the time. You don't know what this is like.
You're right. I don't go anywhere unless I'm in first class.
He's also 9'12", so of course he's got to be in first class. But anyway,
9 foot.
That's it. Get off my lot.
Woo! Okay. Don't applaud that.
Get off my plane.
Don't applaud.
That's it. Get off my plane.
Don't applaud that.
Yes,
I do. I only fly first class. I won't go anywhere unless it's first class. I'm not ashamed of that.
Mike W. asked if we'd seen the preview of the new movie Antlers. I have seen the preview. It looks good. What do you think?
It does look good.
Anybody seen that preview? Any opinions? Looks good? Excited for it? Anybody know when it comes out? When's it come out? Nobody knows. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
What? Posters at the movie theater.
Okay.
Well, that means that's a good sign.
Yeah. I want to see Lamb.
The Lamb.
There's a movie called Lamb, which is really weird.
Lamb.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything coming out I'm looking forward to seeing. What? Oh, yeah, Malignant. I haven't seen that. I'm interested in seeing that.
I saw the Matrix 4 trailer. Did you guys see that?
I haven't
Anyone
seen
into
it.
the Matrix here? Come on, guys.
Crickets.
Come on, guys. Just help us out here.
Crickets for the Matrix.
Just join in or something. It's not that bad, is it? I mean,
Yeah, I've read a lot of that, the comments that he looks like John Wick, that it's like John Wick and goes in the computer or something.
oh. We have a hard time with how we. All right.
John Wick, Matrix. I don't know.
I thought it looked good.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm not that interested. I tapped out after Matrix 2. I'm just like, eh. The first one was cool. It was of that time. Now it looks dated. It doesn't. I'm not really into it. It was cool then.
Right.
Doesn't live up, to today's standards, in my opinion.
Copy that.
Oh, by the way, good fucking shirt. I just saw the Cro-Mags Age of Quarrel shirt. One of the best albums of all time. Oh, even better shirt. Horizontal ground shirt. Let's see. Questions. Let's open this up while I fish for subjects.
Fish for more stuff. When's our guest coming?
Oh, yes. Maybe I'll text.
You're supposed to text our guest.
I'll text Jamie in a minute.
Okay.
Did I say Jamie?
What?
Did she make a special trip? No. Maybe.
Okay, you know what I am going to do? We're going to show Halloween Kills now.
Yeah. Just for you guys. We're going to shut the doors. You're the only ones that get to see. Wait, they didn't bring the screen? We brought it and everything.
And I brought the movie, too. And I
Shit.
brought the first 10 minutes of Halloween Ends.
And he hasn't even shot it. That's how much
We
he
haven't
cares
even
about
shot
you
it.
guys.
That's how good it is.
That's amazing.
It's just in my mind.
Well, you told the plot already, though.
I did?
Yeah, the whole robot thing, remember? That's Halloween Ends.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, does anybody have any questions while we're going to have our little guests? Our little guests.
Wait, it'll be a surprise when they pop in.
Yeah, because then you can
She
ask
has a
them
question.
questions.
Ruby Lane has a
Oh,
question.
wait, we got one here. Oh, okay. Go ahead, buddy.
In your opinion, which
Yeah.
Halloween movie has the best mask that you've seen so far?
Which Halloween has the best mask?
Not
Yeah.
including his,
Yeah,
right?
not
Because
including
that
his.
would be.
Not including-
He's gonna pick his.
Not necessarily. Well, the first one. The first one's got the best one. Hands down.
Let's
That's kind of a no-brainer.
Let's say
like
best.
Nobody.
Say best past the original.
Best
I think
past
he's
the
asking
original.
more like the best recreation.
So then we're not talking about the second one because the second one was still
Same
the first
mask.
one, just
Yeah.
on a different guy. So, geez, you pull me into this world. I'm just trying to get out of it. The third one.
Well, the third one did have the best Myers mask because it was the clip on TV of Myers coming down the stairs. So that is the best mask.
Oh,
so
that
you're
is the
right.
best mask.
It's in the third one.
I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to be that arrogant asshole and say mine. I like mine. I think for the... Thanks, guys. You just did that because I'm sitting here. If it was the guy who made the 5th one, I was like, I think part 5, you guys would be like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Screw the 2018
Worst
guy.
one. That's the worst mask.
I think
part
the
5.
Kills mask is the best one. I think it's awesome. I'm really happy with it.
It is a
Anyway,
cool mask.
anybody else? Question, go.
Oh, you.
Come on.
She had one.
Bring it in. Bring it up. Come on. We're all hanging out. We're here.
But you
Who
got a
wants
mic
lunch?
and everything.
Oh, God.
I thought someone was going to bring beer for us to try because people seem to like when we drink disgusting things.
He's
Sorry.
Well, how are you guys feeling about Halloween Kills not being released in IMAX now?
not good. What a downer.
It's
She
really
just
weird. I
downer.
don't care.
I was excited to see Halloween Kills in IMAX.
I was excited too to see it in IMAX. I really was. But I don't know. I'll still go see it in the theater. I like to go see it with a crowd, with people, and hear reactions and stuff. I've seen it already, but I like to get the reactions of people and see what they like, even if the shit they don't like, I think is more entertaining. but yeah, it's a bummer. But what are you going to do? That's life. Again, doesn't get any better, and you can't cry. So, who's next? We got back there. We got right here.
This is for Sean, I guess. I love
She's
when
a
you
big
go
fan
do
of yours.
the locations.
Horror's Hallowed Grounds.
Is
Yes.
there any future locations you're planning on?
Is there future locations? I have, I think, 9 episodes shot that I haven't edited yet, that I'm in the process. As soon as I get home from this, I'm going to buckle down and try to get some done. The convention thing has kicked in real hard, so it's really gotten me busy again. But I've already shot Friday 13th Part 3. I shot Halloween Kills already. So you're going to see a locations video for it the weekend the movie drops, because I got the edge on those guys, because I've seen the shit and I know where it is. And Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Lost Boys, Blue Velvet, Trick or Treat from '86, so the fucking Sammy Kerr, Trick or Treat. What else do I got? Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Those are all shot, and hopefully get them out soon. Yeah. I think Friday 13th Part 3 will be next. So.
Which Friday 13th Part 3 opened on Friday 13th on my 13th birthday? What? Blew my mind. Screw you guys. I don't care what you think.
Okay, so who's from Cincinnati? We're in Cincinnati.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, we got a lot of Cincinnati.
This is where we're going to
This is a hot
alienate
topic.
everybody.
This is a hot topic.
Okay.
I brought it up in the last episode. It stirred a few people up. I got like 4 people that made comments.
Now you have to do that. Hold on, you have to do this right. Bring up the subject. We don't want them to know your opinion about it yet. But we need their opinion.
All right.
first.
Well, no, you do it then. I can't do it
I want your
tactfully.
opinion because I don't know. Apparently, there's
What's
some
the
kind
deal?
of what's the deal with Cincinnati chili? Apparently, there's a thing about chili here that you guys have amazing chili, or someplace has amazing. What's it called? Skyline chili.
That's just
okay.
one.
It's all I've been. Is that
I've already done
Is
it.
that the one you're talking about?
Well, Skyline's the most popular. There's Blue Ash. There's Gold Star.
Okay.
There's-
I don't give a shit about
He's trying to get on your good side.
about the chili thing. I do like chili, but only like real chili. So anyway, apparently there's a chili thing, and you went.
Okay, so Nathan Hanneman, who runs HorrorHound, is one of my closest friends, and he said, keep talking about the chili, talking about the chili, talking about the chili. Got to go to the chili, got to go Skyline. Takes me to Skyline.
He's leaving.
He goes and he's like, God damn, fuck, they talk about our chili. And so he says, got to try the chili, and he goes, I'm buying, blah blah blah. He walks, he hands me this plate, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, what is this? And he's all, it's chili. I'm like, this ain't chili, it's spaghetti. This is like spaghetti with some sort of sauce on it. He's like, no, this is Cincinnati chili. I'm like, what makes this chili? There's nothing chili about this. I mean, traditional chili has beans and, meat and all kinds of crap in it. This is spaghetti with some sauce on it. It ain't chili. I'm sorry. So that's just my my thing is, I don't understand. And I looked it up. And it's some immigrant dude from another country came here in like 1922 and made this traditional dish from his country and called it chili, Cincinnati chili, and it caught on, and now it's a thing.
You did a deep dive.
I did a
into
deep
this.
dive. I needed to know. I'm like, where did this come from? I got into an argument with our driver here about it. He was really defending it, and because he loves it. He was a big dude. He's like, I eat a lot of chili, you know. I'm like, eat a lot of spaghetti is what you eat. So we got into it. But anyway, who loves that? Who loves Skyline chili? Okay, there's a lot of people. Now, have you ever had real chili? Yeah. Okay. I mean, or did you grow up thinking that's chili? I mean, if you're from here, maybe you never had real chili. I mean, I'm guessing you don't know. Anyway, what you're eating isn't chili. You love spaghetti. Okay? So there you go. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Because he said so.
And now we're changing the name to Skyline
Oh,
Spaghetti.
look, we have guests.
Wait, what? Wait, who's this? Oh, who's this? Oh no! Oh no! It's the Fear Street Killers in the house.
Hey. Hi, guys.
You decided to just bomb us.
Yeah, sit down. Did you guys see Fear
Here.
Street? Anybody?
Hey, is this on? Check. Here.
A smattering.
We're actually going on our lunch break, so we just wanted to make sure these weren't stolen. So we just.
Oh, that's it. They don't care about you guys. They're just going to lunch.
Wait, you guys get a lunch break?
Yeah.
What the fuck
in our
are you
contract.
talking about? Oh, okay.
Noah wasn't here yesterday for the Fear Street panel, so now if you have any questions for Noah, get him out of the way now.
Right.
Because he wasn't here yesterday for that. No? Okay. You can leave now.
Don't ask him.
Lunchtime.
Thank you for not having questions.
Don't ask him about chili.
Oh, snap.
So did you guys like Fear Street?
Said don't
some
ask
of you?
about Cincinnati
Pretty
chili.
good. Here's a better question. Who didn't like it? And you can be
Ooh.
honest. You didn't like it? You
No, we're
not
talking about
chili.
Fear Street. She don't like Skyline chili.
We're talking about chili, right?
Yeah.
You didn't like it? Oh, you thought we were talking about chili?
We're off the chili subject.
Guys,
Welcome to the chili panel.
let it go. It's just chili.
So anyway, Chris does want to try it just to have his own opinion. He hasn't tried it. So
I do.
if anybody wants to bring him some Skyline chili over the weekend, hook this guy up, let him be disappointed, and then we'll move on.
And don't go home and open a can of Hormel's and pour it in the fucking thing and bring it to me and go, look. And I'm like, that tastes pretty good.
Hormel.
Right, don't do that. Anyway, that's Lloyd. He played Nightwing, that guy, and that's Noah. He played Skullmask. Skullmask.
Yes.
Which no one can get right for whatever reason. They call him Skullface. and
Skullface,
Skullman.
skull mask.
I
And by the
prefer
way,
stabby. Just saying.
Stabby. Yeah. And I was telling him that there's I don't know if you guys watch Walking Dead, but the last episode there was a character that looked just like Skull Mask that had a hoodie and everything. And I was kind of like, what's going on here?
So
What's this about?
We got some questions. Great,
Yeah.
Nicotero.
Yeah, Nicotero needs
this
to.
is both their guys' first convention appearance.
Yes. Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. Hopefully of one
So-
of many to come.
I'm curious, guys, what you think of the crowd and the people and the whole convention thing here and being in this position. I have COVID, by the way. Here you go.
Yeah.
That's great. Not true. I don't. Don't start not coming to my table because you think that.
I'm free COVID at the table.
I'm pretty sure after some of the sets that we survived filming on, I'm immune to everything now. Yeah, I can't catch anything else.
And all the drugs I used to do.
This has been an amazing experience. I've been to Dragon Con and Comic Con for reasons outside of this, and the atmosphere here, the fans here, all of you have been so nice and have asked all the best questions, which is super helpful because we filmed this 2 years ago, and it was pre-pandemic, so we've lost a lot of memory since then. So some people would be like, you have any funny stories? And I'm like, no. Did anything hurt? Yes. Yes, we got you now. So thank you guys. This has been the best intro into cons could have ever asked for. Fantastic. Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I will say Cincinnati, I know not all of you are from Cincinnati, but you guys are really nice here. Is that a thing? Or, by the way, I'm really distracted by the Indian that just walked into the room and what the Christ?
yeah.
What are we? Is that
Can you call them Indians still? I don't know. Is that not PC? That might be. You might be canceled.
Native American?
Native American. Yeah. Oh.
No, but they're not Native
I'm not part of
Americans.
the show anymore. I want
But
you
they're
to
not
know.
Native
This is a
American.
thing with one head.
They're not Native Americans because it wasn't America. They're natives. They were here.
don't know. I can't
All right,
keep
we're not
track
getting
with
it.
what's
All I
going
know
on.
is some chick walks in with a giant head.
Chick? Can you call them chicks?
Oh,
I don't
Jesus.
think. I think she's a woman.
Sorry.
Thank you very much.
A he, him, she, they, it. I don't know what to refer to everybody now.
Please nod the peacock if we are anywhere. Are we getting warmer?
Okay.
I'll call you whatever you want. You want to be called Zim Zap? I don't give a shit. That's good. Hey, Zim Zap.
Well, Noah's only had a couple hours experience of the convention because he only got here this morning. You enjoying it so far?
Yeah, it's been great. I've noticed like none of you have iPhones though. Everyone that's come up to the table for pictures. That was really interesting.
Yeah, he looked down on people without iPhones. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. That's just a strange observation.
Everyone is
I
very
have so
kind,
much
very
to say
kind.
about that right now.
Trying to figure out where that's coming from.
Green text messages, not my thing.
We're gonna
It's gotta be
unpack
blue.
that.
He owns a lot of stock in Apple, so he's biased. There's nobody. Anyway, question. You have a question? Or I thought you were just standing there. He doesn't have a question.
I like,
that person.
we should just arbitrarily point at people for no. Meh. Go ahead. Sorry.
So my question was like 20 minutes ago. So now it's like really off subject.
Okay.
But it was a Horror's Hollow Ground question. But
Oh, sorry. I guess I should pay attention.
no, you're cool. So you mentioned some of the new filming locations, and I'm glad you got Blvd in there. So I'm curious if like you want to do like Twin Peaks or Eraserhead or anything like that.
You can't answer that question. More people are
Oh
here.
no! Oh
Oh,
no!
guests.
It's
More
Attack of the
guests, yay.
Shapes. It is. It's Nick Castle. For a second, I thought it was just a fan.
You guys don't have to leave.
Lloyd? How
You
you
guys
doing,
don't
buddy?
have to leave.
All right.
Okay, Noah's hungry.
They're hungry. Hi, Nick.
Thank you, Lloyd and Noah, for stopping by.
Thank you, guys.
We got all the best killers showing up for this
Right.
show.
Have a seat.
Have a seat. Have a seat, guys.
How's it going, y'all?
Well, okay. I'm sorry. I got choked out during the question. You were asking about the Blvd and what?
We'll finish this question and then talk
Okay.
to these.
So
Get
you was
on
mentioning
with
the new filming locations,
Yeah.
and you added Blvd in there. And I was just curious, is like Eraserhead or Twin Peaks stuff on your list too?
Nobody likes
I'm
those
not a
movies.
big Eraserhead fan, but Twin Peaks, I've done the locations. I wouldn't mind going back and doing an episode and hitting them up. Yeah, I love that show, and that's actually a beautiful
get to
town and area to go to up in
I did.
the Seattle area in Washington. Yeah, I'd do that for sure. I might do Lost Highway too. That'd be a fun one. I know where a few of those are.
Okay, so these two guys.
These guys.
You guys know this? James Jude Courtney, Nick Castle from the Shakes.
Hello, everyone.
You can ask them questions too, but for now, how you guys enjoying the show? You guys enjoying the con? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm just over there signing things. Is that what you're supposed to do for the whole con?
Are you enjoying that?
I am. I'm having a great time meeting all the fans and having a great time. But I haven't been around to see the vendors and the rest of the place. It seems like a pretty good venue. You like this? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've got to say, I'm seeing some really amazing fan art. I mean, there's some really, some people bringing some really beautiful pieces up for us to sign. It's really, it's impressive. Yeah.
And some not so good. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. They're all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this is awesome, man. This is, it's great. It's great to be back in the real world, isn't it? After this freaking COVID year and a half. I feel like it was my CRISPR year and a half. Like someone sent the gene in, cut that year and a half out of my life, and I have no idea where it went. You know? Yeah.
I was going to make so many jokes, but I'm not going to.
Well, it turns out, I don't know if you've heard this at all, but there's going to be a new Halloween coming out in October. You know about this? Oh, okay. You didn't hear? I'm breaking the news?
You are.
This is great.
You should introduce it because we're going to show it right now. See?
Okay. Oh, okay. I
You got it.
designed the mask myself.
You did.
And gave it to the Chris, is it? I think,
Yeah.
right? I gave it
Yeah.
to him to do a little painting on it.
Yeah.
But and then I Then Jim did a couple of the kills. I did everything. No, I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Nick makes everything. I just put it on.
Yeah, that's true.
all I do.
But I wanted to ask this kind of a crowd, because it just came out that the Universal is going to release it on October 15th, as you know, but they're also going to release it on the Peacock channel. Does anyone know what the damn Peacock channel is?
One person.
One person. So who's going to now buy the Peacock channel in order to watch it on TV as opposed to going to the movies? Movies, right? She has reasons.
My dad passed 2 years ago, and that was
Oh.
his favorite movie, so I'm going to his graveyard to watch it with him.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that'd
my
be
God.
awesome.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
The only reason, otherwise I would not.
Okay. So we have to tell Blumhouse and Universal that everyone here is coming to the movies,
Right,
right?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear that.
Everyone's going to the theater.
You
Drive-in.
gotta-
Drive-in.
You've got to see it on the big screen, y'all. I mean, we've seen it. You've got to see it on the big screen.
Yeah, it is pretty
Absolutely,
impressive.
100%. Yeah.
A lot of murder in this one. I don't know if you thought it was maybe going to be a love story with Michael and Lori, but
I
no.
love that you called it murder. Not killing,
No.
a lot of murder.
Murder.
Do you guys have any questions for Nick or Jim? Anybody want to say anything or ask him a question?
Young man.
This young man over here.
What you got, buddy?
He's like, do you like murdering?
Since we're talking about all of the different Michael Myers, who would win in a fight between two Michael Myers? 1978, the original, or the 2018 one?
Okay, before you guys answer this.
Fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 135 and a quarter pounds.
Oh, this is awesome. Go ahead. Who wants to go first?
Well, of course, the 78 would win because of
But why?
he's the OG shape. But then again, I wouldn't want to test that, because it wouldn't be fair to Jim. And
Well, okay, but let's be honest. I've got one more movie to shoot, and if I killed him, I'd be put in jail, and then I have to break out again, and that's tired. You all have already seen that,
no, yeah,
right?
we don't want to do that.
And so we don't need to do that. Nick's killing days are long past.
Oh! Now see this
Now,
is
Mr.
now if you want to get
Courtney.
into age jokes,
This is
technically the younger Myers would kill the older Myers. I'm just saying.
Well,
A
okay,
little
this is true.
sprier.
But as you can all see, for a moment, Nick, stand up.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, what did you want, Jim?
As you can see, one of us did human growth hormone and steroids in prison.
Get me down.
Oh, by the way, I want to make an announcement before I forget. I don't know if any of you guys are on the West Coast or coming out to the West Coast. We're going to be doing a cool event right behind the Myers house in South Pasadena on Saturday, October 9th at the Sugarmint Gallery, which is the gallery that's having a Halloween trick-or-treat exhibit right now. James is going to be there. Chris is going to be there. Nick's going to be there. PJ Souls, Will Sandin. I'll be around too. Nobody cares. But we'll all be there Saturday night, October 9th, Sugarmint Gallery. I think they're going to be announcing it soon. So if you happen to be on the West Coast, come have a little Halloween fun in the real Haddonfield.
Dude, it's so, and if you haven't been there, the museum's awesome, and seeing the real house is really cool too. They have lots of really, really cool stuff. They've done a very nice job of curating, so it's really worth the visit.
Might even be able to get a picture with the real guys on the real porch. You never know. How cool would that be? I've done it, so it's not that I know. No big deal. No.
I've already done that, so meh. Good luck with that.
Man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be cool. I want to get back to the fight. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, fighting out of the blue
That was
corner,
getting
weighing
good.
at 215 pounds, fighting out of the great fighting city of Columbia, South Carolina.
Anybody else have a question for these gentlemen? We do? We got to wrap it up? Two more questions and we're done.
Was there anything any of you guys would change about the story of Michael Myers or Halloween? Anything you just didn't like that you would change if you could?
Over the entire legacy of it, or just what we're
I
involved
guess
in?
if anything pops out in any
What
of
would
them
you
in
change?
particular
Nick,
or
would
as
you
a
change
whole.
anything?
I got one. I do not like the fact that they changed it not being brother and sister. I think they should have kept that as is. Hey, I'm getting support here. I just think it gives him more motivation to be going after her. That's all I'm saying.
And then they could have called it sibling rivalry.
You can't get people to clap at anything. No offense, guy. I'm wearing a diaper today. Who else? See? What would you change? Anything?
At this point in the game, I wouldn't change anything because ask that question after we do Halloween Ends. Then I'll give you a frickin' earful.
Oh boy.
No. I'm very honored to have filled the shoes that Nick Castle created, and to have super honored that we took it from 1978 to 2018. And I completely give kudos and honor to everybody who worked on all the films in between, because everybody did the best they could with what they had to work with. But I feel it's really awesome that they went from 78 to 18. And so my iteration of the character got to take what Nick did and created so beautifully and just sort of pull it into myself. And so I think the arc between Nick's character, iteration of the character, and mine, for me, holds incredible. You know, I'm very honored to have been a part of this process.
Thanks.
Are you saying you stole my material?
That's exactly what he said.
Pretty much.
I was really honored to take everything that Nick did and just steal it and monetize it and become successful based on what he
I
did.
do have one thing. As much as I love Tony Moran, that reveal in 1978, I never quite understood what we were supposed to gain from knowing what he looked like. You know, it wasn't like a big shot. He wasn't so angelic that it was that. So that was, I thought, not necessarily a mistake, but just kind of like, you know, and I would have left the mask on, or I would have taken it off, and she would be looking at the camera going, and you never saw it. So I know they're going to do some really cool stuff coming up for the final Ends. That he was starting to tell me some stuff about, and I can't mention it at all, so I'm just doing this to tease you.
I can totally get behind cutting out Tony Moran. So. Just saying. So we need one last good question. You got one already, young man. Come on now. Give somebody else a chance. Let's do, unless nobody else, way in the hell in the corner over there. Can you get over to him? Hold on, they're getting to you.
We'll get out of here in a minute, guys. Who's next?
Oh, yeah, by the way, 3 o'clock, Nick and James and others are going to be up here for a big Halloween panel. I'm sure you guys will be coming back for that because it's going to be awesome.
So this is between Nick Castle and James. I'm assuming Nick Castle told you how to do the head tilt. Now, which one does it better?
Well, first of all, I'll tell you he didn't. He didn't tell me shit.
Kick the chair out.
Just so we're freaking clear. All right. No, I actually met Nick 3 weeks into shooting. And we really never talked about the character. We've talked about a lot of things. Nick and I have become very good friends, at least as long as Nick keeps paying for dinner. And but we never really talked about the character. I had already once, you know, and I've said this before. Is like when I was getting ready to go down to Charleston to meet David Green and you know, interview for the character. I watched the original '78 one time, and the only thing I was watching was Nick, and I wanted to reach into what he created. And there was a moment where he's walking camera left to camera right in the backyard, and in my mind I went, I got it. I mean, whatever it was Nick created, I captured. So even with the head tilt, I mean, it's really internally driven. The brilliance of what Deborah Hill and John Carpenter wrote, and the brilliance of what Nick created so intuitively. I just brought it into myself, and so as far as the head tilt go, I'll say I refined it. Yeah, it's true. And now Nick is.
Or you just tilt your fucking head.
He just takes a fucking head. No, Nick, no one will ever do it better than Nick. I'll stand by that.
I'm totally kidding.
Well,
all right, guys, we gotta go. Oh, sorry, Nick.
right.
Go.
No, I was going to say.
No.
In other words, he stole it.
He stole it.
This is true. But even I'm half Irish. There's larceny in my soul. What am I going to say?
Thank you guys for coming out here.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
these guys.
Thanks,
guys.
for coming.
Y'all rock.
Crashing us.
Thank you.
Appreciate
thank you.
it.